Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today, I've got a super easy and delicious recipe for you. Cheesy breakfast bread. Let's get started right away. First, in a mixing bowl, combine 1 2 cup of warm milk, 1 2 cup of warm water, 1 packet of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now with a whisk. Let's mix it all together until well combined. Once the yeast and sugar are dissolved, add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Add 1 egg white. We'll save the yolk for later. After mixing the wet ingredients, gradually add about 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then add 1 teaspoon of salt over the flour and start kneading the dough gradually. At first, mix with a spatula until it thickens. Once the dough thickens, remove the spatula and continue kneading with your hands. Make sure to add the flour little by little, under control. I used about 4 1/2 cups of flour in total. The amount of flour may vary depending on the brand and quality. Please add it carefully. The most important thing to remember for this recipe is that the dough should be very soft. The better you knead the dough, the more satisfied you'll be with your baking results. My dough has started to thicken. I'm taking out the spatula and continuing to knead with my hands. I While I continue to knead my dough, my dear followers, as always, I ask you to leave a heart, an emoji, or if you have a different idea about my recipe, you can share it with me. You can also support me by sharing my videos with your loved ones. You can be I kneaded my dough nicely until it reached a smooth consistency. I cover it with cling film. I let it rest for about half an hour. The proofing time may vary depending on the temperature of your room. You can use your dough after it has doubled in size. My dough proofed nicely in about 40 minutes. It rises very quickly because the weather is hot. I remove the cling film on it. Since it is a yeasted dough, I first deflate the dough. In these kinds of yeasted doughs, if you don't deflate the dough, you will get a yeast taste and smell from the recipes you make. By the way, if you want, you can prepare your dough in the evening and continue from where you left off in the morning. Can continue. After preparing the dough, cover it with cling film and wrap it in a thick tablecloth. You can lift it in your quiet room. It will already be fermented by morning. After keeping it at room temperature for about 10 minutes, continue from where you left off. Can continue. After sprinkling some flour on the counter, I bring the dough into a round shape. After dividing it into 2 equal parts with the dough scraper, I prepare my meringues. After preparing the meringues, I let them rest for about 10 minutes. For easier opening, I let my meringues rest for about 10 minutes. I take one meringue to the counter. After sprinkling some flour on it, I slowly open it with the help of a rolling pin. It's such a nice dough that it opens on its own anyway. You can open it without using a rolling pin if you wish. The reason for opening it with a rolling pin is that it becomes more even. That's why I opened it with a rolling pin. I slowly enlarge it a little with my hand. I slowly open the rolling pin without pressing it too much. After opening it until it reaches the size of the tray, I place it on the tray. I used a rectangular tray. You can also prepare it in a round tray if you wish. I open the meringue in the size of the tray. I place it on the tray where I laid parchment paper. I use cheddar cheese as the filling. You can also mix white cheese if you wish. You can also prepare this recipe with potatoes and minced meat. I used about 5-7 ounces of cheddar cheese for this recipe. I used it as an eye measure. After putting the cheddar cheese, I open another meringue in the same way. In my videos, I try to give the tricks of the recipes I have made as much as I can. Trying to give. But still, if you have anything in mind, if you write in the comments, I will get back to you as soon as I see it. I will provide feedback to you when I see it. At the same time, I will add the list of ingredients to the description section under the video as a full note. I will add it as. You can also check it out if you wish. With another meringue, I enlarge it a little with my hand without using too much at first. Then, with the help of a rolling pin, I open it again in the size of the tray. The dough will not bother you at all. It opens in seconds anyway. I close the second meringue that I opened on the cheddar cheese in this way. Press the edges well so that there is no opening. After leveling it in this way, I shaped it with a glass. You can cut it into squares with a dough scraper if you wish. After placing my dough, I slowly press it with the help of a glass and shape it in this way. I am shaping it like this. After shaping, I make a tray fermentation for about 20 minutes. After making the tray fermentation, I added a teaspoon of milk into 1 egg yolk that I separated. I added a spoon and mixed it. I apply it nicely so that it touches every part of the bagel. After applying the egg yolk, I sprinkle some roasted sesame seeds on it. I baked my bagel in a preheated oven at 350 degrees until it was nicely golden brown on the top and bottom. I cooked my bagel. You can try the recipe by trusting me. I am definitely waiting for your valuable comments after trying the recipe. Also, if you want, you can cut it in the shape of baklava slices and squeeze the cheddar. You can compress it. It looks great that way too. My bagel is out of the oven. As you can see, it browned very nicely. After the first heat comes out, I slice it. After slicing, I serve it warm. While you watch the beauty of the bagel, I am about to come to the end of the video. To be about, let me say goodbye to you. I have come to the end of another video and another recipe. I hope you liked my recipe. If you liked my recipe, please like it. If you are not still subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Take good care of yourself and your loved ones. See you in another recipe, another flavor. Goodbye. Goodbye. Umarim beginnersin. Herhangi bur digishiklik istersen via bashka bur metin severmemi istersen. Bana haber vermicton second me.